Alright, so for this question we have cosine of the square root of x over the square root of x dx. And it's pretty obvious in this one. There was one on the other review that I gave you guys that was a little bit less obvious. But in the video I kind of told you the hint that to figure out what u is supposed to be, that if it's not so obvious like it is in this one, that maybe you look at the answer choices and figure out what comes up in all the answer choices. So notice that they all have a square root of x, which is kind of your dead giveaway that that's probably going to be your u, because you'll substitute it back in at the very end. So let's make our u equal to the square root of x. Now, you might be thinking in your head that you see it in two places, so it's cosine of u over u, but we actually are going to get rid of this bottom one, so we're only going to replace this one that's in the top. You'll notice how that when we take the derivative of this, it will help us get rid of the one on the denominator. So the derivative of u du would be 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 dx. And then I don't see an extra 1/2 around here lying around anywhere, so I'm going to move that over to the other side by multiplying by 2. So 2 du equals 1 over the square root of x dx. And again, x to the negative 1/2 is just 1 over the square root of x. That's why I changed that there. So notice here I have dx, and then I have 1 over the square root of x. That helps me get rid of that. And this helps me get rid of this. So when I do all my substitutions and put them back in, I have 2 times the integral of cosine of u du. I'll take a minute to soak that all in and realize that we just got rid of the square root of x on the bottom by taking the derivative of the u on the top. So by doing this, the integral of cosine of u is sine, so this is 2 sine of u plus c. And when I plug in u again, I get 2 sine of the square root of x plus c, which is C, answer choice C.